Yo, what up, and welcome back to Appalachia Reactions. Man, listen, all right, I'll be honest with you. I was talking to my boy today, and he sat here and he told me, he said, Joe, look, man, my ex, man, she fucking my best friend. And I was just standing there and I'm like, bruh, look, you don't own no pussy. Yeah, you don't own no pussy. You just renting it. At the end of the day. Like real shit. And this is an important point for a lot of individuals to understand. And like, yo, I don't think they get in the game. You don't own no pussy. You just renting it. Yo, and it's kind of put me in the mood for this song. So let's rock out.
Some things need to be said. So why not say it?
Yo, man, legit. Yo, Joe Budden is the shit. I'll be real with you. You know what I mean? He woke and whatnot. But I'll be real. Yo, he a real motherfucker at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Legit. You know, them Jersey motherfuckers don't fuck around.
I only say this one time. Just once. Just listen. Check this. My castle started shrinking.
He said my castle started shrinking. Shit.
Something's gotta give. Ended up being the smallest place that I had ever lived. One of the reasons I would do away with fame, to say the least. Don't know who these people are, and their names ain't on the least.
Yo, man, like, I'll be honest with you. Like, a lot of us go through this coming up. Like, if you end up having some bread or you end up having some shit coming up and you go through this, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't have this opportunity, but it's something that you should learn, like, really early in life, is that, like, all those people who are your friends when you have shit, you'll find out real quick. They ain't around at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Different type of monster. Entertainment is a beast. We're supposed to eat together. Then I became the main feast. If you're preying on my kindness, taking advantage of Joe's cool, I'd have to ask, what's your definition of soul food?
He said, are you preying on my kindness? Right? Taking advantage of Joe's cool. I'd have to ask, what's your definition of soul food? Like, yo, because you're eating me on the inside. Like, that's what you're doing. You're eating me at the moment. Like, it ain't even like we boys no more. You just taking advantage of this situation, and it's not positive.
I bust my ass for my whole life, and I worked hard for my profit. And envy, I know, cuts like a knife, so you probably work hard to stop it. If you know me like you claim, then how could you disregard my logic? You know I'll cut my arm short and put my heart in my pocket.
He said, yo, look. He said, envy cuts like a knife, so I know you work hard to stop it. That's an important mentality right there. Like, a lot of individuals, they'll sit here and they'll cover themselves up. You know what I mean? And like, yo, when they envious of you, and you know, they'll try to pretend like they not. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it is what it is. And he said, I'll cut my arm short and put my heart in my pocket, right? He said, like, I wear my heart in my sleeve, but I ain't got no problem just cutting you off and going about my business. Like, I don't really care. It is what it is.
A pretty good judge of character. Maybe I mistaked a few, cut some people off, but had no choice. It's what they made me do.
Well, let me put this way, right? Like, yo, and this is something like I was telling my boy. I was like, yo, look, I learned at a young age that you have to learn how to walk away. Like, yo, just in general. And I said that in one of my videos on the other channel that I have, right? I was like, yo, look, I never understood like everybody's problem with the church, because in the end of the day, like, I could walk away from church. And even if it means walking away from family, even if it means walking away from friends and community, if I want to do something, and that's, what I feel is like the best move for me in my life as a whole, like, real shit, I'm going to go do that. Like, and I don't care what it is that you say. I don't care what it is that you do. Like, you got to have them courage and convictions to be able to do so. And that's why, like, like I tell people, I'm like, yo, look, I have no problem. Like, I'll give up my job for my homie. I'll give up my job for, like, whatever. I'll walk away. Like, and this is something that like people have to learn. You know what I mean? Like you gotta learn how to walk away from what you have. It's not that important in the end of the day. You know what I mean? Real shit. Like when it comes down to it. Like nothing that you have, like I don't care what it is. Like you can't let like all those attachments that you have in life. Like man, listen, people will use them against you. You know what I mean? Like anything you're attached to is leverage for somebody else. Like it is what it is.
Why would you take advantage when it's something I'd have gave to you? And in the long run, it doesn't take from me, it takes from you. You probably tell me I'm a fucked up nigga. You got it wrong, I just won't be fucked up with you.
He said, yo, look, you probably tell me I'm a fucked up nigga. In the end of the day, truth is, I just won't be fucked up with you. Right? Yo, that's hard. That's hard sometimes to just stand there and be the grown up and go, yo, look, I ain't gonna do this because it's not good for me. End of the day, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I can't do that. I got other shit I'm working on right now. Like, I have things that I think are more important at the second. Like, yo, real shit. Like, that's a big thing. That, like, again, like a lot of people really just they don't comprehend this. They don't understand this as a whole.
Which forces me to get distant. And I never want to act away with you, but passion and desire never blends with lackadaisical. No longer enable you, that's no longer favorable.
He said, man, listen. He said something that lackadaisical, right? He said, no, I no longer enable you, right? Because it's no longer favorable. Like, yo, I can't just let you just keep doing whatever the fuck you doing because like you fucking me up. And like, yo, you gotta love you. In the end of the day, like you gotta love you. That's like utmost. Like right here, you gotta love you. You know what I mean? And protect yourself against the bullshit. Like just real talk.
But pride is on your sleeve, so you'll just act like nothing phases you. Which can never equal good, in fact, so love can't be lost. I know exactly where I put it at.
He said, love can't be lost. I know exactly where I put it at. He said, yo, look, I love you. It is what it is. I love you, my brother, whatever the case is. But, yo, I can't. He said, but I can't keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's tearing me up. Like, I can't keep. Like, I got to do better for me. You know what I mean? Like, I got other shit to worry about.
Word. Got no problem with nobody though. Just had no problem with me. Figured. It's no beef, no malice. I got no vendetta with y'all. So I only want better for myself.
Jesus. He said, I only want better for myself. Like real shit. I only want better for me. Like, yo, that's big right there. That's a grown-up move. Like, sometimes you got to be that grown-up dude. Sometimes you got to be that person to go, yo, look, I need better for me than you offering my life right now. Like, yo, with you being in my life, like, I can't do good for myself. Like, that's a hard mentality to come down to. Like, in the end of the day, that's some shit that, you know what I mean, it's real difficult, you know what I mean, just to come down to.
Might even want better for y'all. My castle started shrinking. I tried my best to fight it. Don't know how it happened, don't know how they got invited. Was good with cabin fever, and maybe that helped create the space. Fuck your good intentions, more concerned with what's taking place. But
he said, yo, look. He said, I was cool being on solo, right? And maybe that's, you know what I mean, what made all this space and, like, allowed y'all motherfuckers to come in here, right? You know what I mean? And then, like, yo, he's sitting there and he's like, yo, fuck your good intentions. I'm more concerned with what's taking place, right? Yo, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Like, people say they doing good for you, but at the end of the day, like, they not. You know what I mean? That's, yo, that's, again, like, as a grown-up, it's something you got to come accustomed to. Like, yo, as an adult, like, yo, you just got to get on that level where you, like, you got to see, like, sometimes good intentions just destroy you. Like, it is what it is.
But everyone feels entitled, made up their mind, they got a right to. My peers transforming right before my eyes until my rivals. You can have the cars, you can have the clothes, take all that shit that I don't love. I'm learning fast, the recognition is its own drug.
Recognition is its own drug. Like, yo, let me tell you like this. There's so many people out here on this planet that legitimately, like, yo, they make money, right? Or they don't make any money doing what they do, but the recognition for doing what they do drives them forward, right? Like, yo, all these individuals who are like media pundits and press, like, yo, they don't make a lot of money. They really don't, right? But in the end of the day, the recognition they get is huge. You know what I mean? And so like that's what they live for. Like you can stand here and make somebody like a manager or make somebody a supervisor with a job and pay him 50 cents more than the next dude and he'll do twice the work. That's huge. Something you gotta understand, man. Like, yo, keep your mental proper.
And what's worse than some of your actions being feminine is I got no way of knowing if your moves are really genuine.
Oh, he said, oh, yo, can I hear that one again real quick? Like legit, can I hear that again real quick? Hold up a minute.
And what's worse than some of your actions being feminine is I got no way of knowing if your moves are really genuine.
Yo, that's so huge. Legit. Yo, that's so big, like in my life as a whole, right? Like, cause I spend my life, you know what I'm saying, watching other people move, right? And it just is what it is. Like you watch other individuals do what they do, right? And you know what I mean, you kind of like base your movements off what's going on in the room. You read a room, you make the moves that need to be made. And like, yo, legit, when you dealing with a female, a lot of times, like, you can't really tell whether or not they being genuine, right? Because like a female will just, yo, they'll snow you. You know what I'm saying? Now they'll, you know what I mean? They can just sit there and just take advantage of like you not really knowing what they're doing, right? Because like they can sit there and just pretend. Yo, and it's so hard to catch. Yo, it's so hard to catch. Like you never really know because like, and especially like after you've been fucked over so many times, right? After you've been broken so many times, like yo, you just stop. Like yo, that trust thing, man, right? It's like trust and then there's faith, right? You know what I mean? Trust is earned, faith is given, right? Like if you have faith in something, you know what I mean? It's just because like yo, that's you have no real ability to stand here and have any tangible reason to have that feeling. With trust is something that's earned. That's like credit. You know, that's what you have in your bank. Your bank is considered a trust, right? You're like, yo, you have a trust fund, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what that is. It's because like, yo, you can trust in that because it's there. It's tangible. You know it's there. That's what trust is. Faith is a different object. And too many people have faith. They worry about somebody being faithful. Don't be faithful. Be trustful. Be untrusting and be wise. Like your real shit.
You there when it's bright, better be there when it's dark. You wasn't there for the ride, don't be there when I park.
Oh, yo, it's another one. Like, yo, he said, yo, if you there when it's bright, don't be there when it's dark. Like, yo, he said, be there when it's dark. He said, if you ain't there for the ride, don't be here when I park. Right? Like, yo, man, listen. He said, ain't no hitchhikers. The ride is rough. Like, man, listen. Yo, hitchhikers is what we used to call them. Individuals who was like cool with smoking weed and chilling and drinking, but they was never down for the violence that paid for all that. That's an important mentality. Some people just don't know. People don't know what they don't know. At the end of the day.
Figure I love niggas enough to let the world come and stay with me. And I'll stay trapped in this room to keep y'all away from me. What's up?
Yo, that takes you back. You know what I'm saying? It takes you back. You know what I mean? To be on that level where like, you know, like everybody in your crib and you just go to your room to be by yourself. Because you just don't want to deal with niggas. Like, yo, it's just so hard. just that's some real shit, man. Like that's just some real shit. Like, yo,
Supposed to happen when I'm not hot anymore. Your job rely on me being crazy, but what if I'm not anymore?
yeah, it's another like, yo, we want to touch on some relationship shit right there too. Like, yo, man, in the end of the day, like a lot of us get into relationships, you know what I mean, where like it starts off all wild and crazy, and I'll be honest, like, I've been in these relationships where like, you wild and you crazy and everything is like super cool and super, bananas and you drinking all the time and hanging out. And then reality hits and you need money and you got to go to work and you got to handle your business, which means you got to be stable. And like life gets boring fast. And when things get boring, especially with a female, like, yo, females are allergic to boredom. They literally medicate people for being bored. Like, yo, legit. Like, yo, there was like, yo, that's why like volumes used to be a big thing and all this, right? It's because like, they stood here and like female housewives are bored. And they give them volume just to, like let them enjoy their day. That's big. That lets you know like how like boredom is literally a disease that we treat with drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's something that people need to understand and people have no idea about.
The funny shit, the mollies were cool when we all were doing them, but nobody recalled when I was the only one even ruining.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, what happens when like, like all you individuals out here, like there's a lot of people out here, like they like to party and enjoy themselves and having fun, right? And like for some of us, like like the individuals who pay for it, the individuals, who were putting the bottles on the table, like you're ruining the, you're basically ruining the golden calf. Like I got boys, who smoke weed all the time and drink all the time, and these are my real friends. Like you're real friends, and I'll be honest with you, you're real friends. This is huge. This is the most important thing in life I probably ever learned, right? Like, yo, beware the individuals who want to get you high. Because when that time comes, that one will let you die. It's important. It's the most important thing in the world because your friends will want what's best for you. The people in your life who are good will always want what's best for you. Always. That's huge. And sometimes them people who want what's best for you aren't the ones you want. Because like, yo, some of us are broken. Like it is what it is. But that's a big, big thing that people have no idea about.
I learned a long time ago in life that not much is fair. So no love lost, but not much is there. Deja vu, this happened rapidly before. Every day's a constant struggle and you're a casualty of war.
Every day's a constant struggle and you're a casualty of war. Like, yo, that's... Yo, Joe's so deep. Yo, the deep-ass track. I'll be honest with you. But it's huge at the end of the day. It's a huge thing.
Which could only equal good and fat, so love isn't lost. I know exactly where I put it at.
End of the day, man. You have to learn how to walk away from people. You don't own pussy, you just rent it. End of the day, it is what it is. All you were gonna have is yourself. And them dark moments and them moments, where like, everything's just is what it is, and you're in the middle of your grind, it's always just gonna be you. That's so important for everybody to understand. People have no idea how huge that concept is. Riding on solo is hard, but it is what it is. Yo, look, Tom Pease with Appalachia Reactions, man. Yo, enjoy the rest of y'all day. Another deal. Peace.